What's up guys, Zeenigami here, and let's go through the complete Chaos Difficulty Hajrudin Coliseum on the Japanese version of One Piece Treasure Cruise. Round 1 is gonna be versus Leo. Leo has 2.7 million hit points. He'll gain a 20 hit barrier, combo barrier, gives you bombs, badly matching, and block orbs, and will bind 3 or lock 3 orbs. That's your captain, your middle left, and your bottom right for 3 turns. So we're going to be using a 5+ Luffy Akainu friend captain team and a bunch of high attack raid bosses or highest attack strength characters you got, so that way they can get the bonus attack from Akainu. Blackbeard's replaceable, Shiki's replaceable. We're just using both of those guys because they have 50 costs. Their attack is actually boosted by Akainu. You can use Strong World Luffy here instead of one of these characters and use Strong Luffy's attack boost, since his attack boost will be higher than Akainu's, and you're just gonna burst them down in a single turn. Here I'm getting rid of the badly matching orbs, the blue orbs, but you could just use Akainu to get rid of those two and Kuma to make every other orb into matching orb. And with Kuma you could basically have all the matching orbs and characters you need anyways. The 20 hit barrier we're just gonna get through with attack combos from Kuma and stuff. Land those last 2 attacks and Leo should go down very, very easily. Try not to get Leo's health below 70% because at that point he'll start hitting harder. And just kill him in 1 turn once you are ready. Round 2 is going to be versus Sabo. Sabo has 2.9 million hit points. He'll prevent delay and healing, all healing for 10 turns. That's the cannot be healed at all. No specials, no recovery orbs, nothing for 10 turns. He'll attack every 2 turns for 9,700 damage, and all the units around him have 10 hit points. So we're going to use 5+ Luffy special just for the damage, Sabo special also to do a tiny bit of damage, but Sabo special we're going to be interested in because the stage before Sabo actually sets us to only be able to use 2 specials per turn. So we actually can only use 2 specials per turn for the first 2 turns. After that, we're back to our regular specials. Sabo will swap your captain with a random non-captain character every other turn. So here we got our Sabo swapped. If we got Apu or Hancock swapped, those would have been fine too. We will still do a fair amount of damage. If we got Dofi swapped, we didn't do that much. We won't do that much damage, but that's still okay because our main burst turn is going to be this turn right here whenever everything goes back to normal. So even if you don't have your Sabo there, you just attack as best you can. If you only have a Doflamingo captain, he'll probably just be at 2 million hit points or something like that. Most of the damage will come from Sabo's special. That's why we use that on turn 1. And then with Dofi, Apu, and Hancock boost, you can take down Sabo very easily, even if you got your Doflamingo set to your captain on that second turn. Round 3 is gonna be versus Senor Pink. Senor Pink has 5.5 million hit points. He'll preemptively prevent himself from dying for 2 turns. That's the endurance buff. Remember that any special damage will kill him. Damage from your ship special, damage from poison, damage from any damaging special at all will kill him, but your regular attacks will never kill him during those turns. Since he has so much health, we're gonna be using a Fujitora Shiki team. Fujitora's 20% health cut at the end of each turn is going to be quite nice. And if you burst him down early enough using a higher damaging team like a double Fujitora team or a Fujitora Caesar team or something like that, then if you have Senor Pink at 1 health, that 1 damage from the 20% health cut will kill him. So that's just something to keep in mind. Barnaby World here is only an int-driven character. That's all he's there for. You can swap him with any other int-driven character you have, like a Coliseum Smoker is quite nice, because Coliseum Smoker also deals damage with this special. Barnaby World also deals damage with his special, so if we get Senor Pink to 1 hit point, you can still use that special to kill him. But here we will wait until we have orbs. Remember that Pika will make badly matching orbs into matching orbs, so we put a red on the Doflamingo. That will count as a matching orb for us. And we'll also cut health by another 20%. And since Senor Pink's endurance only lasts for 2 turns, we can just burst him down and kill him here in a single attack. Very, very easy. Senor Pink, one of the easier fights. Just survive a few times. Totally forgot to mention that after his regular attack, that 5,000 damage attack, he will cut your health by 50% after the attack. So keep that in mind while you're doing your calculations by how many turns you can delay him or how many turns you can take a hit. That 50% health cut will wait after the attack, not before it, which makes that a lot easier. Round 4, Caribou has 4.1 million hit points. He will preemptively blank the right column sockets or right column orbs for 20 turns. So that means you do not get orbs there. You cannot move those orbs around with Doflamingo. You cannot do anything with those orbs. Those orbs are gone. They're empty. So what you would want to do is put Doflamingo and your stronger slashers on the left side. Don't put Sabo on the left side like I do, because that's a wasted orb there. Sabo is not going to be doing that much damage, so there's no point in having him over there. We're going to want to kill as many people as we can. If you had Doflamingo on the left side and move your orbs around before you got to this stage, if you have 3 Dex orbs, you can kill everyone. You can kill Caribou on that first attack. But what Caribou will do on his first attack, he'll do something random. One of 4 things. He'll either cut your health by half. He'll either deal 2,400 damage and poison you. He could deal 6,666 damage and blind you, or he can paralyze the left column. And the only thing I was not hoping for was the paralysis. Besides that, if you have Dofi in the left column, you can kill him in a single turn after all the specials. Otherwise, hope that you don't get paralyzed, or if you do get paralyzed, pass the turn again, just kill the guys on the backside, and then kill him on the 3rd turn after that paralysis wears off. And then we have finally Hajrudin. So Hajrudin's fight is really, really hard for you to play. This is one team that we're using a 5+ Luffy time skip Luffy team. You can also do this with a Cavendish friend captain. But a big difference in how well this team works is you have level 5 heal per turn, because level 5 heal per turn will make a huge difference in how well this team runs. So we're going to stall really hard in the first 2 turns. The first 2 turns have a lot of barriers. So you can stall a lot there on the first and the second turn. But after that, stage 3 is going to be either Leo, Sabo, or Senor Pink. Sabo is probably the hardest one of these fights, because Sabo will still do his 10 turns of prevent healing, which is really, really bad. So he does everything as before. It has a 10 turns of prevent healing. So you're going to want to take a few turns on Sabo here. We're going to be using Alvida to take 1 hit. I forgot that 5+ Luffy actually reduces or boosts your health, so we should use Thousand Sunny first and then Alvida, but that's not much of a difference here. Using Alvida to take a hit, using Thousand Sunny 2 to take a hit, just so we can wait out that the healing debuff. If you get Leo or you get Senor Pink, you should be able to get through both of those easier using Alvida to take a hit from the boss if you need to. Especially Leo, you could just use Alvida for an attack and kill Leo after that. Or Senor Pink, you can use Alvida to take a hit. Remember that Senor Pink will also still do his 50% health cut. So that's going to be annoying there too. So here, you're going to take another turn. And then kill him after that. Next stage, Caribou, is going to be about the same. Caribou. We're going to try to kill Caribou ASAP, get him in a single attack. The units around Caribou can either be on a 1 or 2 turn attack timer, and we got unlucky again by getting everyone on a 1 turn attack timer except the Dex guy in the back. So ideally, you will have a few of them on only a few on a 1 turn attack timer, only 1 or 2. That way you can use your Sabo special in order to kill a few guys from your regular attacks. Use Time Skip Luffy special on Caribou. Don't use it to eliminate a guy like I do, because you're either going to need a matching orb on Time Skip Luffy and Sabo, or you're going to need to use Luffy special on Caribou in order to finish him off. Now here, we got lucky. His first attack was the 50% health cut, which left us with enough hit points to survive, just barely. So we're going into Hajrudin with as low health as possible and no healing. So we finally got lucky, and Hajrudin is on the 3 turn attack timer for his first turn. He'll either be on a 1, 2, or 3 turn attack timer for that first turn, and this fight is going to be a lot of RNG and a lot of praying and a lot of looking for recovery orbs. So eat every single recovery orb we can. We're going to be using our specials in a very specific order. My Streaming World Zoro is not maxed out. If you have maxed out Streaming World Zoro, this fight is actually a lot easier. I have to use things a little awkwardly a few times in order to get Streaming World Zoro's specials to line up. Don't forget 5+ Luffy special delays, Golden Pound Usopp delays, Alvida to reduce damage, Streaming World Zoro to completely negate a damage, and we're going to just chip away his health all day long very, very slowly, trying to heal up as much as we can. Remember that once you get him below 3,500, he is going to, once you get him below 50%, he starts attacking for 3,500, which is another 1,000 damage that you have to reduce with Alvida special. Time to get Luffy special whenever you can to boost damage, and whenever we get him close to 20%, we're going to burst him down those last 20%. Even whenever it's not his turn to attack, as soon as you get him below 20%, he will gain a 3-turn endurance buff. So keep that in mind, that you'll either have to use a special from your 5+ Luffy or Sabo special, the activated special, not the attack boosted special. You have to actually use your 5+ Luffy special or something like that in order to kill him if you get him below 20%. Or if you have Zoro's attack special, you can use Zoro's special to negate that below 20% attack and then kill him after the endurance buff goes away. Overall, this fight is pretty freaking hard. Other teams I see will be using 5+ or using 6-star, a lot of 6-star characters on those teams. Hajrudin is pretty good though. He's certainly something that's worth getting. Hajrudin's captain ability is actually really good. He'll boost the attack of Coliseum characters by 2.75 times. Now, it's boost the attack of characters that cost 40 by 2.75 times, but basically all the involved Coliseum characters, the 5-star Coliseum characters, will have 40 cost. Now, there are lots of very good 4-star Coliseum characters that will not get boosted. There are no raid bosses that get boosted, no 6-star characters, which makes this a very interesting special captain ability, but something that I feel like we'll definitely see played, since there are a lot of very, very, very good Coliseum characters out there. His special ability deals 300,000 fixed damage to one enemy, so that's damage that ignores defense but still gets reduced by, still does not go through things like barriers. And he'll boost the attack of characters with 40 costs by 1.75 times and reduces enemy barrier duration by 1 turn. So if you have a hit barrier for 1 turn, he'll cut that and remove it away. If you have Coliseum characters on your team, he boosts their attacks by 1.75 times, which is pretty good. A 1.75 times attack boost is very good, and he's all set for a full Coliseum boosting team. Guys, I'm Zeenigami. Good luck getting Hajrudin. He's pretty difficult, especially free to play. Thank you so much for watching, and y'all stay beautiful.